Subtle Red Flags, where we share the oh fuck whispers from our higher selves that we've been having.
We each have a few that we've thought of, so we're going to alternate here. Chase has a few more than me, so we'll just go back and forth a
Subtle
little bit.
red flags in life, number one for me is when I open my phone for a purpose. I have a specific intention to open my phone, but then I spend 5 minutes on social media, turn my phone off, and forgot what the fuck I intended to do in the first place. Subtle red flag from life.
I do that all the freaking time. I go on to I need to share this on my Instagram story. I'm drinking this lovely drink. Let me go on Instagram and share this. And before I can even get to the point of me sharing something for my life, something on the front page or the search page or whatever catches my eye, and I'm like this, dog that's like squirrel, and I follow this little rabbit down the 5-minute scroll hole, and 5 minutes if you're lucky. If it's only 5 minutes, well done, you know.
Oh, comedy reels get me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is definitely a red flag that you need to participate a little deeper into life. When you have no idea what your partner said, so you just chuckle and nod because you don't want to admit you weren't listening.
What? When does that happen? No, that's really good. Next one for me. When every choice on Netflix looks, it's not good enough. Even though we have hundreds of options.
Yeah.
We jump on Netflix, take 30 minutes scrolling through something, and then ultimately settle on some bullshit.
Yeah. Fun fact about Chase, you guys, he has an incredibly high bar when it comes to TV or show, movie entertainment. Your bar is so much higher than mine. Don't get me wrong, I like good stuff, but I don't know how many times I've gotten a recommendation for a show or a series and I put it out there to you and you're like, yeah, we can try it. Yeah. And then we get one episode in, you're like, I hate this. I don't want to watch it anymore.
I just know when my soul wants to watch something and when it doesn't, and it's got to really wow me.
And it can't come from me. It has to come from
That's not true.
Name one show that I've recommended that we've watched.
We've watched a couple good movies. Multiplicity. We just mentioned it the other day. Very fun movie.
Okay, well, that was years ago, but
I've got a few extra for you, so I'll just keep moving on mine and then I'll pass to you.
Okay.
Next subtle red flag in life for me. When I miss the toilet peeing because I can't not look at my phone for those seconds while I'm urinating.
That's sad. I mean, I don't have that problem. I don't ever miss because I'm sitting.
Right.
But I definitely if I have my phone in the bathroom, I sit much longer than I need to.
Subtle red flag.
Yeah. When you show your partner a really funny video and they barely laugh, which makes you legitimately sad or even angry. My thing, when I'm oh my gosh, I know this is going to make Chase laugh. And I get real joy out of making you laugh or showing you things that make you laugh. And then you either say you've already seen it. My body becomes depressed. Or you're and I'm that wasn't hard enough.
Well, I would imagine that the algorithms of the world feed us a lot of the same stuff. So the chances are pretty high. I can definitely do a better job. But I also feel it's inauthentic for me to be laugh super hard and be I either don't think that's funny or I've seen that before.
I know.
So I'm just trying to be authentic, babe. I love you.
I know. Yeah.
This is another red flag, unique to maybe me, but I'm sure there's others out there. When I can't recall or count how many hits of cannabis I've had.
Yeah.
And I've cut back my habit, significantly. But there are eras of life, seasons of life, especially high stress, where I'm damn it, dude, it's 9 o'clock. I've been, hitting the bag for a couple hours here, and I wouldn't be able to tell you how much I've consumed. I
wouldn't even call it a habit right now for you.
No.
It's very minimal.
No.
Okay, last one for me. This is just sad and a sign of the times. When you recognize someone in public, but you've forgotten their real name and you can only remember their IG handle. Yeah. If you go to introduce someone and you're this is Brat Girl 90.
This happens in our circles a lot because so much of our community have pretty prevalent social media handles. And so our friend Leanna would be oh, it's the gem goddess over here.
My friend Melissa, shout out to Melissa. I still don't even know her last name.
Melissa Fit.
I think it's Melissa Jane Fit. I think of her as Melissa Jane Fit. And that's her last name, I think starts with an R.
Yeah. When you were Mimi Fit for a while
we're good
too.
friends.
Yeah.
And I'm just It's sad.
Yeah. I wish people would start calling me the chastened one. My 2,000 followers.
Yeah.
Please. Okay, my last couple for me, I'll just rip these off. If my eyes have seen more screen light than sunlight before 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Red flag.
And then when I can't pay attention to a conversation because I saw an email or a text come through my phone, where I'm like, the eye contact is still there, but my brain has completely left the environment and is in digital land of like, what the fuck could that be?
Yeah. You're already like formulating your
hate
response.
myself. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening.
If you enjoyed that, check out right over here for some more fun clips.